Hello everybody, welcome to this basic course in English pronunciation. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to pronounce the three most important sounds in the English language. TH as in thanks, R as in work, and E as in beach. The majority of English learners, I would say about 99%, do not know how to pronounce these sounds correctly, which can cause major problems. Listening problems, fluency problems, confidence problems. It might get awkward when you talk to other people. So in this video, I'm going to help you solve that by teaching you once and for all how to pronounce these sounds. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Your like really helps us spread this video to other people around the world who need to improve their English to improve their lives and their lives of their families. So thank you so much for that. Now, let's get started. We're going to start with a TH sound, one of the most difficult sounds for English learners to pronounce. Actually, there are two TH sounds. We have TH as in thanks or thought, which is th. And then we have TH as in they or those, which is more like th. To make both sounds, we do the same thing. We put the tongue between our teeth. Now, to make the first sound, say S. Okay? Now put your tongue between your teeth. Good. That is the first TH sound. The other one, say Z. Z. You feel a vibration, right? Then put your tongue between your teeth. That is the other TH sound. Let's start with the first TH sound. I'm going to read you a couple of words here, and the only thing I want you to do is just relax, listen, and enjoy. Three, through, think, thanks, thought, thousand, method, nothing, with, health, both, truth. Okay? Now, I'm going to read these words again, and I want you to imitate me. So after I've read one word, I want you to imitate that exact word. Okay? Let's go. Three, through, think, thanks, thought, thousand, method, nothing, with, health, both, truth. Okay, awesome. Now, before we go into the other TH sound, we're going to do a tongue twister for you to practice the first sound. I want you to repeat after me. I thought of thinking of thanking you. I thought of thinking of thanking you. Now you. One more time. I thought of thinking of thanking you. All right, very good. Now let's move on to the other TH sound, which is the same. You just put your tongue between your teeth and make a Z. 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 Okay? I'm going to read a couple of words for you now, so just listen, relax, and enjoy. They, there, then, these, without, although, within, whether, grandmother. Okay? Easy, right? Now I'm going to read these words again and I want you to imitate me after each word. Okay? Here we go. They, there, then, these, without, although, within, whether, grandmother. All right, very good. Now let's do one more tongue twister, this time with the second TH sound. Repeat after me. Your grandmother's brother is the brother of your mother's mother. Your grandmother's brother is the brother of your mother's mother. Now you. Your grandmother's brother is the... Okay, me again. Your grandmother's brother is the brother of your mother's mother. Now you go. Your grandmother's brother. Okay, one more time. Your grandmother's brother is the brother of your mother's mother. Now you go. Okay, very good. That is the TH sound. Well done. Very, very good. Now you can go back and watch this part of the video again if you want to practice and dominate the TH sound. Now let's move on to the R sound. R is probably the most distinguished sound in the English language. Very much different so from the Spanish R, for example, which is more like an R or a R. It's more shallow, whereas in English, an R is deep, deep down here in your throat. Now, I have more of an American accent, which is the most common accent. And in American English, we say with an R at the end, But in British English, they say without the R at the end. Now, let me read some words here for you again so that you can listen and get accustomed to how the real R should sound. Just listen, relax, and enjoy. Here we go. Work. First. World. Learn. Bird. Word. Determine. Alternative. Commercial. Right, that is how you do it with an American accent. If you want to do it with a British accent, you just say without the R. That would be like saying work, first, world, which is more British, rather than work, first, world. All right? So, I'm going to read these words to you again. Just listen and repeat after me. Work. First. World. Learn. Bird. Word. Determine. Alternative. Commercial. All right, very, very good. Now, we're going to do another tongue twister so that you can practice the R sound. This is going to be a little bit difficult, and if you're embarrassed, just go into your bedroom, close the door so that no one can hear you. Here we go. Larry adores working really early mornings. Larry adores working really early mornings. Now you. Larry adores. Larry adores working really early mornings. Larry. Good. Larry adores working really early mornings. Perfect. Well done. Well done. You can go back again and watch this section again if you want to perfect and practice that R sound. Now, a quick tip. If you really want to have a perfect R, I suggest that you record yourself when you say this tongue twister. Record yourself with your phone and then listen to yourself. If you do that, you're going to become highly aware of how you sound, and you can compare your pronunciation with mine. And then it's going to be much easier for you to change and make better R's. Another quick tip is exaggerate. Exaggerate. The more you exaggerate, the more natural you actually sound. I know it sounds a little bit counterintuitive to exaggerate, but to a native speaker, the more R you do, the more native-like you sound. Now, let's move on to the E sounds. The E sounds are very important, because if you don't pronounce these two correctly, it is probable that you are saying another word. And in some situations, you don't want to mess up this very specific sound. As mentioned, there are two E sounds. We have E, which is a longer, prolongated, stronger sound. E, like in the word beach, beach. And then we have E, which is more like exhaling, but with an I. As in the word bitch, beach, bitch. So as you probably can imagine, it is very important that you know how to pronounce these two sounds correctly. You don't know how many Latinos that I've met who have accidentally said, vamos a la perra, instead of saying, vamos a la playa. So, let's start with the first E sound, which is the long and strong sound, E. I'm going to read a couple of words for you, so just listen, relax, and enjoy. Be, we, even, see, need, meet, feel, each, between, free, read. Okay? Not so hard, right? Now, read after me. Be, we, even, see, need, meet, feel, each, between, free, read. Okay, perfect. Very good. Now, let's move on to the other E sound, the subtle sound, the one that sounds like exhaling, like okay? This sound is very common in many words. for example, in, it is not in, it is in. We say it. It is not eat. Eat means something completely different. It means comer in Spanish. It. Okay? So I'm going to read you a few words here again, so just listen, relax, and enjoy. Don't think about the spelling. As we all know, English spelling is sometimes a bit weird. So just ignore the spelling and just watch, listen, and enjoy. Will. If. Which. Into. Different. Film. Been. Important. Before. So as you can hear, it is very different from E when we say I, right? Now, let me read these words again, and after I've read one, I want you to imitate me again, okay? Here we go. Will. If. Which. Into. Different. Film. Been. Important. Before. All right, perfect, well done. Now let's do one last tongue twister to practice the E sounds, okay? But before we start with the tongue twister, please give this video a thumbs up. Please like this video, because every like makes this video reach more people, and that way we can reach more Latinos who need help with their pronunciation in English so that they can improve their English and improve their lives and the lives of their families. So thank you so much for that like. Now let's do the last tongue twister, and this is going to be the hardest tongue twister you have probably ever tried to say in the English language. And it's going to be between the E sound and the I sound. Okay? Here we go. The bitches beach is a bitches only beach with a no bitching on the beach policy. The bitches beach is a bitches only beach with a no bitching on the beach policy. Okay, I know it's a little bit difficult, but I go once more and then you go. The bitches beach is a bitches only beach with a no bitching on the beach policy. Now you. The Okay, very good. The bitches beach is a bitches only beach with a no bitching on the beach policy. Now you. Very good. One last time, okay? The bitches beach is a The bitches beach is a bitches only beach with a no bitching on the beach policy. Now you go. The Yes, well done, well done. Awesome quick tip. What you can do now is you can click on the button here below this video that says save. When you click save on a YouTube video, and tomorrow when you log into YouTube again, you're going to be able to watch this video again very easily, so that you can practice these sounds and these funny tongue twisters again to make sure you really improve that pronunciation of yours. Because we all know that when you improve your pronunciation in English, 3 important things happen. Your fluency improves because people understand you better. Your listening improves because when you can produce sounds, you can also recognize them more easily. And 3, your confidence improves because when you have good pronunciation, you are certain that people will understand you and they won't judge you. However, even though this exercise is pretty awesome, the most important thing you can do to improve your English is daily immersion. Every single day, listen to real, natural, casual English, as well as improving your vocabulary, acquiring new vocabulary. Those are the 2 most important things to become fluent in English. And as a matter of fact, I have a video here on YouTube completely for free that teaches you actually all the English vocabulary that you need in just 90 days. Now, if you're interested in finding out how this secret technique works, I'm going to put this video right here. So, when this video ends, which is in a couple of seconds, click here and I'll see you in that video. Thank you so much. Click here now.